Hi everyone, in this lesson we are going to see the difference between Python list and Python arrays. The answer to the question is simply, in a way they are the same thing, in a way they aren't. So, Python list, I think you already know what it is and how it basically works, so I skip the process of explaining this. Python arrays, they are actually two different types of arrays. The first one is, it comes from the standard library, and you call it like array.array, and this letter, which belongs to this sort of table where you define the exact data type, but I'm not going to talk about this because it's definitely not, there is no really use case for it. It comes from the standard library, okay, but we don't really use it, or basically I never thought about a way where it could be useful. The most important one is the NumPy array, which is what you are actually going to use it in general. Then there are the simple list, and you already know how it works. Why arrays are better than lists? They allows us to have an increased performance into calculations. Let's see why. So the reason why arrays are faster to make a calculation than lists come from the way the different items are stored in the memory. This is a topic for low-level programmers, no? So we don't really need to know about it. The only thing that you should actually learn is that that arrays are faster for some purposes, so to iterate on large data set. If you have a large data set, you should use NumPy arrays, not lists. This is basically the lesson, but since I'm making a lesson about it, maybe we can discuss about it. So this is a list and this is an array. A list, as we said, as you already know, I think, can contain anything. It can contain an integer, a character, a function, an object, another list. It can be very flexible, and this flexibility comes from this way of storing memory address, which is sparse inside our computer. So it can store different data types of different size, but after it has stored this integer here, this object here, and this other thing here, it has to access it by other three pointers, which of course occupy other memory. So is basically consuming more memory, and to then use the pointers it takes more time. The arrays, differently, you cannot store whatever you want inside the arrays. You define the type of the array that you want. You decide that is a long integer, assigned long. Va bene, is assigned long, then you cannot use a character. After that, it stores the items in a contiguous way. So it then saves a register, which is one pointer to the first one, and then it iterates on the memory address, adding 4 because 4 bytes, yes, 4 bytes, then 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, it arrives to the fourth one, or to the sixth, or to, and this way, which is called the locality reference, is faster than doing like the list. Then another, this is the most important thing to remember for this topic. The second advantage is that this whole block can be stored inside the cache, and the cache is fast. This will be accessed through the RAM, and RAM is slow. Okay. Okay, so basically the lesson is finished. Anyway, I wanted to show you that maybe now you think that it's quite easy, but to make use of the NumPy array, you need to go to the documentation and learn about it, or following a video exactly on NumPy, because there are a lot of different differences between the two. For example, now I have an error here because, and you see number B is the NumPy array, so the error comes from NumPy array, which doesn't even have an attribute append, so it's definitely different from the lists. So go and check it out, and yeah, basically you can forget about it. Forget about the array.array. I just wanted to show you because it was kind of nice to learn about it, and maybe in the future, of course, I had to pay a sort of tribute to the standard library of Python. Okay, thank you very much to have followed this video, and please subscribe to my channel.